How you doing is the question.
I'm happy, man. I'm back in California, and I grew up in LA, a Raider fan, so this is a dream come true.
How many teams did you talk to between Friday and coming out here? The other teams you talked to, or was this?
About three teams were really in the mix. Dolphins, Seattle, and Raiders. This felt like the best fit for me. Very appealing team and a lot of talent, so we have a real good chance to win some games.
Well, what about other than the geography? That was the selling point, the talent. Do you think this is the closest team to being able to win right away?
I think so. We have a lot of talent here on offense, a lot of talent on defense. I think they can plug me in too. I just want to contribute whichever way I can, and hopefully I learn this playbook real fast and I can play on Monday actually.
How extensive is the playbook? There's really a lot of talk here about how this defensive scheme is like nothing any of these guys have seen before in terms of the guys that have been here for a while.
I feel like in the next couple of days I'll get it down. I've seen basically I went over the whole playbook already, so it's just now all about studying and reiterating it to myself. And it's the same defense, it's 4-3 defense. It's just different names, different plays. But once I get that down, I think I'll be ready to go.
What did Nam tell you, if anything, about this organization and this team?
He said he had some good years here. I mean, I didn't talk to him before I signed, but he just texted me a little while ago and just said, "Man, I heard. Congrats, enjoy it." So, he's a good guy, man.
You never talked about it though last year about what the experience was like on there. If you didn't come in with a preconceived notion.
He said, I'm trying to think back. He didn't say nothing bad. So it was all positive.
A couple of years ago, did the Raiders make an attempt to sign you, or was that last year? A couple of years ago, I seemed to think that you were linked to the Raiders. Did they ever call you?
I heard something around, but no. Probably a couple years ago.
Coach Allen was talking about your ability to play in the slot. He said not everybody can do it.
Yeah.
But what do you think it takes to play in the slot? Is it just is it an instinctive thing, or is it something that you learn?
I think it's both. I have so much experience in the slots. It's just like second nature to me now. So I feel like you have to be real smart in the slot. You have to know formation. You gotta. I use my quickness to my advantage in the slot. Have to be tough. You gotta be able to feel the run. It's you're almost kind of like a linebacker. So you slash linebacker DB. So it's
You surprised to get cut by the Eagles, or when you see it coming at all? Or?
I was surprised this year. I was very surprised. I was a starting nickel all the way up to this cut day, so it wasn't like they had any, they took me out the lineup the third preseason game or the fourth, I was a starting nickel, so it was a shot. It was a shot, ain't no lie to you.
Coming into a cornerback group, I guess, now that has two starters who have as much or more experience in the league, is there just something to be said for guys who've been around a long time and seen a lot of routes, that kind of thing, just to be able to adjust on the fly?
Yeah, I think experience really important in this league. When experience is all working together, I feel like there's just not a lot of mistakes being made out there in the field. So we're not beating ourselves. So I feel like if experience, usually young guys are they're still learning and possibly making mistakes. So I know with a lot of experience, it's tougher to beat experience.
This team has swept out its entire cornerback position from last year and changed it.
How many ways are still open?
On the 53-man roster. How difficult will it be to all you guys get on the same page quickly, considering you're all first-year guys essentially with this organization?
Secondary seems like they're all good guys.
Yeah.
Willing to work, and I'm willing to work. And we're gonna go into meetings and talk a lot to try to talk it out, get things ironed out, and we're gonna see what happens.
Between you and Bartell and Spencer, those guys have played a lot of film. That's got to help things along.
Communication, I can see from the first practice already that communication is real good. Everybody's talking, to where when you get with young guys, everybody's quiet. Out there on the field.
A lot of multiple schemes in Philly too. So imagine that should play right up your alley here, because that's the way it's supposed to be here now, I guess.
Yeah.
A lot of different kinds of schemes.
I've been in some complicated defenses. I think this one might be a little easier. I don't know. Let's see.
What's your first impressions of Tarver?
Tarver, I think he's a good coach, man. Real fiery. Haven't seen him on the sideline yet, but I guess I'll see him Monday how he is. But I don't know if he is on the sideline actually. But
Yeah, I think he is.
he's on the sideline.
Is there a part of you that's almost glad to get away from the Eagles? Seem like they just had so much always going on around them.
There's a lot going on.
Guys
out there.
getting hurt. Mike coming out saying we're the dream, the dream team and all that. And
There's a lot going on, man. Philly. I don't know if they like drama, but there's always drama going on out there. It's a lot. It's a big media market, so somebody's always trying to look for something.
Someone leaving the Eagles to come to the nice, calm Raiders. There's just
it used to be like that here.
It used to be like that. Oh, okay.
You want a drama?
It's the East Coast. It's a West Coast Philly, right? This is kind of the same.
No, it's changed, man.
Give us the scouting report on Clayton and your former teammate that came over with you. What's
Oh man, he's a great special teams player. Can play linebacker too because he can run. Almost like a slash safety almost, but he can really he can hit though. So fast guy though, fast linebacker.
Special teams for you at all?
I don't return any.
No.
Maybe in my
Do you do any coverage or?
I play a little kickoff. A little.
So if
a little vice.
Right.
Yeah, a little vice. On a come return, I like to. I'll block. So.
Well, thank you.
Wait. Yeah.